let's begin then. Okay, today's date is 11/8/22, and we are going to write inequalities given the graph. Okay, so you're given the graph, and now you're going to write the inequality. So yesterday, you were given the inequality, and you had to graph it. So now we're going to work backwards. So we're going to go from the graph to writing one of these. All right? Okay. So we're going to start with a number line. We're going to start with the graph. 5, 4, 3, 6, 7. So you're going to start with the graph. All right. Close circle on 5. Shade to the right. Okay. So you're given the graph that you're copying down and your iPad's off. Whew. Okay. You want to know the easiest way to do this? Not to complicate your life. The easiest way to do this, not to complicate your life, is always start with an X. Always start with an X. Okay? Do not put the number first. Put the variable first. X. What is a number where the circle's at? 5. That's the number that you use. Okay? So we're building one of these. Okay, we're building one of these from yesterday. Or this or that. Okay? That's our goal. So you always start with an X and then the number where the circle is. Are we okay with that? Easy enough. Okay. What symbol do I need? Do I need less than, greater than?
Greater than. Greater than or equal to?
Yes. So, how do you know?
Because it's going to where the bigger numbers are at.
Yeah. So you see how it's shading the bigger numbers? So X is going to be bigger than 5. So we point in this direction because X is bigger. Right? Now it's shaded, right? So that means if it's shaded, you have this extra little line at the end, at the bottom. What's another way to tell me which direction to point this?
If it's pointing in that direction.
Yeah. So you see the shade? You see this? I'm going to highlight it in a different color. Do you see what I just did there?
That looks like a greater than symbol.
See how it's there? So it's literally this is this.
And if the other way, it's just
Yes. It only works though. This trick, this shortcut, only works when you put the X in the front. If you put the number, then it's backwards. We don't want to do that. You have control. If you have control, put the X first. And then whatever this is pointing to, that's what you're using. And this extra little line, why do I use this extra little line?
because it could be equal.
It's shaded. It's equal to, right? Easy? I mean, I think it's easy. Oh, yeah. No. I mean, this is it. I can't make it harder. Really, this is it for 12, 13, 14. I guess the negatives, that's the only way to make this harder. But other than that, like, should be easy. Should be. All right. So, what do we start with? Why are you looking at your iPad? Why is your iPad on? Okay. What do we start with? X. Thank you. Okay. What's the number that I use?
12.
So wherever the circle is, that's a number. Not the number in the middle, not the first number, not the last number, where the circle is. 12. All right. Which way is this pointing to? The left. Oh, look. If I highlight it, there it is, right? There's your inequality. Less than. It's pointing to the less numbers. Is it open?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's open, right?
Open, yeah.
Open, so there's no little line. That's it. X is less than 12. And that's it.
What's a harder one?
All right. The harder one would be...
Bigger.
No. The only way to make this harder is if I ask you, if this is negative 56, in my opinion, the hardest part is to tell me the two numbers below and the two numbers above in the negative. That would be, I think, the hardest problem I can give you, is to fill in the number line with negative numbers. Because what do kids do? They flip them, right? All right, so what are the two numbers below it?
Negative 57 and negative 58.
Yep, those go on the left. And then these numbers are negative 55 and negative 54. I know, that's the only way I can make this harder, right? That's it. Because kids will put these numbers over here. I think when I do this, this shouldn't be hard, right? The way I taught it to you is the easiest way. How did I teach it to you? What number goes, or what do I write down first? X. What's the number? Negative 56. And what's the inequality? Less than or equal to. How do I know it's in that direction? You literally just trace this part, right? This is that. And the extra little line again is because it's shaded. And that's it. And if you don't know, you go back to the notes from yesterday here, and you go, oh, which ones are open circles, which ones are closed circles, the ones without the little line, the ones with the little line. And that's it. I can't make it any more. I can't make it easier.
How do we do it in
You should have learned this in 6th grade.
when are you gonna teach us how to do when we flip the X and the number?
Just flip it.
It's just more work though, right?
Yeah. I mean, all you do, if you're going to flip it, there is no reason to flip it. There is absolutely no reason to flip it. You see how the alligator is eating the negative 56? So when you flip it, the alligator still eats the 56. Got it?
That's pointless.
Yes. If you get a worksheet or a homework assignment that's written like this, write it like this so it's easier to graph and solve and all that, right? But there is no reason to go from here to here. There's no reason.
It makes something.
Right. Because all your shortcuts are here. This is why I teach it to you this way. If you get a worksheet that says this, then yeah, take the time to flip it. But there is no reason to do this. No, absolutely no reason.
Yes.
I hope you like my shading. It took me a long time to shade this worksheet.
Oh my god.
That looks good. Bro, even the art teacher couldn't do better than that.
Looks so good.
It's amazing. I know what you guys are talking about. It's amazing.
Oh my gosh. What
Did you do it with pen?
I didn't have a marker with me. If I had a marker, but then on the back side, I'm like, I'm not going to shade. I'm just going to draw the line. We love. Thank you.
Yeah, the best shading.
Everybody.
Totally special.
Hey, give me that extra.
I know.
No. Joseph.
It's a Picasso. Might be worth billions.
Look at my finger.
All right.
I made this starry
Oh
night.
my god, this shading is awesome.
I know. You don't need to compliment me. It's fine. Okay, so write the inequality that best describes each graph. What are you always going to start with? X. Then where is the circle and what number?
4.
So that's your foundation, right? Always start with an X, and then where the circle is, that's the number. Easy enough? Now, you trace the arrow. Oh, the arrow is going this way. So we're going to use that. All right? And then, is it a closed circle?
Yeah.
Yes, it's a closed circle. So we add the little extra line.
Equal to 4.
X is less than or equal to 4. Very good. I like the vocabulary. All right, here we go. All right, so on your homework, do not cross it out, but I need you to not do, you can just cross out the number. I might have you do this later on. 5, 6, 7, 8. So cross out the numbers 5, 6, 7, 8, not the problem. Now, for number 9, can you cross out literally the last part and just do the distributive property? So just do the distributive property for number 9. the distributive property for number 9. And number 10, cross out the beginning part. Cross out the beginning part and distribute the 5. Okay? So distribute. Okay, so I made it easier. This is what Miss Flowers is going to teach you tomorrow. So here you're going to distribute the 3, distribute the 5. These two at the bottom are order of operations. Circle the terms at the bottom. And then, let me see the back. The back is what we've been learning right now, right? You're going to graph. You're going to graph these, right? And here, now you see how the line is colored blue? That's why I had to highlight it again with my talent, because you would not be able to see that. And look, hopefully you see this message. No, the answer is not 3/7, okay? Little no. It's not 3/7, kids.
What if I put
Oh my god.
You get 0. Totally.
It's 11/12.
I don't even know.
Yes, totally.
11.
Oh, number 3, what does it mean when they're like this? What does that mean?
Multiply.
Multiply.
9/12.
36.